Welcome to Dragon Ball Speak after a short hiatus.
Yeah, we're back.
We was busy.
Yeah.
Well, we got a new studio. Moved about 10 feet.
Yeah, to a different room.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Speak believes that Black Lives Matter.
That's true. Fuck racism.
And we're a show where we summarize and review every episode of Dragon Ball Z 3 episodes at a time, and we rate them each on a scale of 1 to 7 stars. We're available on Spotify, YouTube, and iTunes, and we upload every Monday. I'm one of your hosts, Brandon.
That feels good. And I'm Wesley.
And this is Dragon Ball Speak, episode 31.
Woo!
Big ol' 3-1. Namek's destruction. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I didn't see this one, so I did remember to not look at the titles.
That's good. I thought you saw it. Even
But
if you did, I mean,
guess what?
Namek
It doesn't
actually get
It doesn't-
destroyed in this episode anyway.
It doesn't freaking matter. The narrator is... I don't like this guy no more. Rest in peace.
Yeah. So, originally called... We might be a little rusty on this one, so... Originally called the Destruction of Planet Namek, a demonic flash penetrates the ground. I've been there where a demonic flash penetrates something, and it ain't pretty. So, let's see. We start off my notes. We got Gohan flying with old Piccolo still. And he looks at the dead members of the Ginyu Force as he flies past that little island that they were on, and he's like kind of he reminisces a little bit about Krillin. In my opinion, not really enough emotion going on here.
No. It's also a weird shot because you see Piccolo first, and it's his body limp, like hanging over, so it just looks like he's flying like this.
Oh yeah.
And then
Gohan's like freaking this big compared to him.
And it has been a minute, so I was like, I don't remember what Piccolo was doing, but I don't think it was that. And then we see that it's Gohan. But yeah, he's just kind of chilling. He's vibing.
Right. And we get Frieza like having this flashback towards the Spirit Bomb as him and Goku are having this face off. I don't know why specifically the Spirit Bomb here, but he basically remembers that, and he's like, this can't be. Kind of frustrated at
it is weird that it was the Spirit Bomb. I guess maybe that's the first one where he felt like truly
like
screwed.
He was like, yeah, that was his first maybe moment of fear against Goku. Yeah, that's a good point. Kind of like looking back to where it started going downhill for him. And then we get this weird cut to these like Frieza soldiers that are off planet.
Yeah, and one of them's like using this moment to rebel,
I guess.
And no one joins him.
Yeah, he's like saying something about good. I hope Frieza's dead or whatever, and they all kill him. And then this one guy is like a total suck up. He's like, anyone who's against Frieza shouldn't be here. You die. And then they like look at the power levels, I guess, on Planet Namek, and they see Frieza's, and they see one that's a little bigger than Frieza's. Now, Frieza was not at 100% full power at this point. So where we stand now, we have no idea.
Yeah.
Where do we stand now?
In between final and not yet at ultimate. Or something.
I don't know what that means. Oh, him?
His forms.
No, he's 100%, he said. And he
at this point, he's not, though, yet, is he?
No, he is. That's what.
Okay.
No, he's at 100. This figure actually is 100% Frieza from these episodes. And I was just hoping you wouldn't notice. It's pretty beefy, bro.
It's pretty beefy, but his face isn't small enough on the statue.
His legs should be smaller. I think that was like a little animation error. He had like tiny face for some frames.
Very small face, very big head.
Yes. That was really weird.
Big head life.
His tail got girthy.
Yeah, it did.
Several times.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Lots of engorgement.
Yeah. Gohan finally reaches Goku's ship, and he lays Piccolo there. Piccolo's, like dying. Computer screen turns on. We cut to good old Chi-Chi and Master Roshi.
Yep.
And then Gohan tells Master Roshi that Krillin is dead. And it... Once again, literally no emotion, no care, no. That's like one of his closest. I mean, that's his pupil, obviously, but it's stupid. He's
like, what? He's dead?
And it's like stupid filler.
Yeah.
Just like the Frieza soldiers scene. That's like, that's stupid. Yeah, and Chi-Chi's being her usual self. She somehow like sees Gohan, I guess, through the TVs, and I don't know why they decided to add this in, but they did.
I kind of like this part just because, like, as annoying as Chi-Chi can be sometimes, because her character doesn't get to really do anything but cry. This part was cool when she was crying because she like finally gets to see that Gohan's alive, and she's like, "Oh my God, you're alive!" But Gohan does not care, dude.
Nah, he busy, bro.
He says, "Mom, I got work to do," and he turns around, and he's just like.
I know, right? This 3-foot tall kid's calling the shots now.
He's a legend.
5, 6 years old or whatever.
Yeah.
5, I think. Is he still 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be.
I think so,
yeah. So Frieza realizes, as he reminisces about getting hit by the spirit bomb, he's enraged even more. So that's just more fuel for his rage, I guess. And he realizes he cannot defeat Super Saiyan Goku right now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's not at full power yet, blah, blah, blah. He resorts to drastic measures and fires to destroy the planet right into Namek's core, and the planet disappears, it appears to explode. Did you think Namek exploded?
For a bit, yeah. This part I wanted to point out before we get past it. Frieza says goodbye to Namek, or say goodbye to Namek to Goku, and Goku goes, "Ah." Again, no reaction. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of weird notes about this episode. I feel like it was just an off episode. Maybe they put their all into the previous one and they took a little break this time, or they didn't have time because they used like the beginning of the episode was reused scenes, which was the spirit bomb stuff. There was a lot of bad animation, although there was some really good animation.
Yep.
And yeah, some scenes like this one and the Gohan's lack of reaction could have used like probably another run through. Cause he's like, say goodbye to Namek, and then the planet's exploding and Goku's like, and they cut to Goku and he's like, "Ah."
So yeah, it feels like a lot of Goku's lines were like the first take.
Yeah,
especially.
Exactly, yeah.
And then there's almost no action in this episode, practically. And then I had some issues myself. You never know like if there was something going on at this point in the animation studio, or if they were
I imagine it was
crunch,
like because the last episode was like the big episode.
The one before that was.
Oh yeah. But like so that actually throws. I was gonna say maybe they put their all into that, and then
you never know.
Yeah,
I mean, they might even be making them out of order. Who knows? So, what was I about to say? There was and I was actually also gonna say, for as many good shots as you can't hear that, can you?
Mm-mm.
For as many good shots as there was several really rough looking shots.
Oh yeah.
It sucks because this is like Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza, and there's some payoff in the later episodes, but it picks. I think it picks back up. It especially after this episode, 97 specifically was a little slow, like you said.
Yeah, my one note from this episode, like my one takeaway is the one thing I want after Goku going Super Saiyan is him to be doing stuff as a Super Saiyan, and this episode was not that.
Nah, we barely got to see too much of that.
Yeah. Yeah, so he blows up the planet, and
did you say she?
No, I might have. He blows up the planet.
I mean, I don't know if there's like a technical gender. I think it's technically a he, I guess.
Yeah.
He ain't got no wee.
That we know of.
True.
He might be like an avatar and use his tail or something.
Oh god.
So that's the end of the episode, right? They threatened to blow up the planet, and then
no.
Oh,
we
okay.
Still have half the episode left.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he says sometimes the smart one wins, and then he goes to destroy the planet. Long story short, Bulma is like, I don't want to die, and then Gohan's like, Dad, hang on, and then King Kai, so much King Kai in these episodes.
Yeah.
King Kai sees the planet exploding once again. He's like, Goku lost. Everyone's
this
dead.
dude sucks at calling shots.
Dude,
what is he even seeing that? Like, does he just say the planet? I guess his logic was that the planet explodes. There's no atmosphere. He can't breathe, but. He didn't even let the planet finish exploding.
Right.
King Kai, come on, man.
He jumped the gun. And then Kami ends up contacting King Kai to talk to him about the fact that they're collecting the Dragon Balls, at which point King Kai realizes that Piccolo is not dead, which means the planet has not exploded yet. Lo and behold, the planet has not exploded yet. Frieza held back a little too much, at which point Goku's like, yeah, you didn't want to end up killing yourself either. Mm-hmm. And Frieza's like, no, I wouldn't have killed myself. I can breathe in space and you cannot.
And he's like, now it's a ticking time bomb.
So so now that's a revelation. If the planet blows up, which supposedly it will in 5 minutes, even though it's been, that's a famous line because it takes a hell of a lot longer than 5 minutes for it to explode. But that means if the planet explodes while Goku is still on it and they're still fighting, Goku loses.
Yeah, because he'll not breathe.
And there's also just the chance that he loses to begin with. So
Goku,
the stakes are even higher.
Gohan will also be dead. Piccolo will die.
Bulma will die.
Yeah.
And then, and Gohan foolishly trying to wait longer for his dad, even though his dad said, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. His dad went, like, dad mode.
Yeah, he went full dad mode, and Gohan,
he don't care.
Being a little baby a bit. I wrote, this episode was kind of dragging for me, man.
Yeah, I agree. It wasn't, like, bad, but just because, like, now that we're here, like, a bad version of this is still not anywhere near the bad that we've gone through to get here.
No, it's not.
I still wasn't like, oh, this is a 1, but it's definitely off the high of last week's episode or 4 or 5 weeks ago's episode. It was dragging. And it's just because they weren't doing much, like, especially Goku, who just sat a lot, and Frieza blew up the planet, but then that was it. And I don't mind talking and characters and stuff, but it was
egregious,
obvious that they weren't like progressing forward.
Very obvious, yeah. If it's done well, it's fine.
Yeah, because we're learning about the characters and stuff, but there was
at this point, it felt like they were wasting our time because they had to put off a little bit more of the fighting.
Yeah, there was some cool animation. One of Frieza's first moves, I think it's to combat. Does Goku use a Kamehameha at the beginning? I don't remember what move he uses, but Frieza uses this blast that's like red and black. And it's really cool looking.
Yeah, that would be when he destroys the planet, I think. Or no, he shoots that at Goku.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was just a cool looking move.
Not a whole lot of fighting between them, though, in general in this episode.
Just throwing some beams.
Yeah, a little bit of that. I don't remember if we ended up getting any actual punches or kicks in this one.
That's next episode.
Okay. So, 5 minutes, it's going to explode. He wants to go 100%. And then Goku's like, I won't give you the time to power up. But, of course, later on, he gets tempted.
Yeah, and the poor narrator, every episode, he has to end with like, this is it. The planet's exploding. This is the final fight. Blah, 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 blah.
Little do you know.
We get back to the next episode, and sure enough, guess what? The planet did not explode.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the best is yet to come.
Oh, yeah.
In episode 98, a final attack. That sounds conclusive.
Yeah, it would. Before we get there, though, what'd you give 97?
I gave 97 a 4.
Me too. I gave it a 4.
Because it was still good.
Yeah.
Had issues.
Like I said, like it's a bad of what we're in now, but like still great. I would still watch it over a lot of other episodes in this show.
100%. Me too.
Just
so double
Goku
4. Snake eyes.
Like that.
4 snakes.
4 What?
4 serpent. What is it? Serpent princess? What was it?
I don't know.
The queen snake?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
On Snake Way. The queen snake's castle. What is it? Princess Snake.
Princess Snake. I had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah. A final attack. Episode 98. Finally, we get some contact.
Yeah, my first note is now we're talking the fights.
Yeah. Goku's charging at Frieza. He gets a punch in his gut, and he freaking spits out blood everywhere. Then he gets a knee to his face. And then back fist. I don't know what back fist is, but he gets a back fist into Frieza.
Yeah, back fist into Frieza. That's one of his that's almost as popular as his Kamehameha.
Yeah, that's one of his Super Saiyan exclusive moves, his back fist. Backslash. But then he misses a kick. Frieza ducks under it. Oh wait, let me I skipped over the details.
Oh yeah, what's the name of this one? It's probably going to be, actually I don't know. A final attack is pretty conclusive, but we know it's not.
It's going to be a final attack. Goku gets a back fist into Frieza. All right. So this one is I am going to win, risking survival, a final attack.
Okay.
Episode 98. Let's see. It's episode... Oh, never mind. It doesn't say. English air date was October 21st, 1999. So I was not even a year old. All right. So, I'm going to win. Risking survival, final attack is the 24th episode of the Frieza Saga and 98th episode overall in the Dragon Ball Z series. So, within minutes, Namek's going to be completely destroyed. They resume their fight, like I said. So, Frieza apparently proclaims that he was only using 70% of his full power, which we didn't get that number, but apparently that's what he was at in the Japanese dub.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, he takes advantage of Goku's Saiyan instincts to persuade him to let him power up. So, the Saiyan in him is competitive, curious. Like, he has to see what he's like at full power.
Yeah, which he's always been. I mean, that's like a trait of Goku's.
Exactly.
I don't care about saving the world. I want to fight.
Right. Exactly. And then that combined with the fact that he says himself that he wants to beat Frieza at his best so that Frieza so that Frieza will never be able to like come back and like try and seek revenge or anything like that, because he'll know that he can't win.
Which is cool. Yeah, and I mean he who's King Kai's the one talking to him during this, right?
Yes.
And he's like, "What are you doing? You need to attack." Because I actually really like this scene, because in my head, before Goku and King Kai start talking about why Goku's letting him do this, I was like, man, Goku's just letting Frieza power up. Like, he could be doing some work right now. And then, sure enough, they address it, that's really cool.
It's cool, yeah.
And
so,
basically, King Kai's like, attack right now. He's powering up. You've got the upper hand. You can finish this. And Goku's like, no, I want him at his max power. Like we said, I'm here. He's basically there for the challenge. He wants to know, can I beat Frieza at my best? And if I do, I want Frieza to know that happened.
Exactly.
Super, super badass. Very cool.
Super badass.
Very risky for the fate of everybody that's hoping that Goku wins this battle, but I respect it.
Hell yeah, dude. It's badass, and it's a perfect representation of Goku's character. It's like, at this point, all bets are off. If he loses and dies, that's the consequence that he faces, but he has to beat him at his best. Otherwise, in his eyes, like, as a warrior, he didn't beat him.
While we're talking about the good, a little bit of bad. Was there some weird Goku colors in this?
Yes.
Is that normal?
Are you talking about when it went all
like
went pink
orange
for a
and
while?
he was pink, and then his hair turns like a mustard, like a.
So there was a shot where his hair was orange, which was weird. I think that was like a lighting thing.
He has like a honey mustard color. It was really odd, and and like his pink flesh and
they were pink,
red
and
pants.
then every scene was full pink for like several scenes, and I think that was like also because Frieza did a blast or something. But it was actually kind of obnoxious in my.
It was weird, yeah. I thought like I thought he was either powering down or something, which I'm not familiar with, and yeah, it was just really weird coloring.
Nope, just intern did the colors. So yeah, he gets a double kick to Frieza's face, and then Frieza gets this great, well animated attack where he like pulls back and then fires like this invisible force wave towards Goku, which sends him flying to the ground. He crashes in the ground.
It's going through mountains and stuff, and
he powers up. He comes back. He spits out some blood. This is where Frieza would be approaching his max. He says the spare time is all he needed to get started, and then Gohan's trying to find Bulma.
Yeah, and he does.
This is where King Kai questions Goku's altered judgment because of the Super Saiyan transformation, possibly, but we also know that that's just in his character. At this point, he reflects on the fact that Frieza, he says, had no right to kill Krillin, and he's extremely angry about that still. And then,
he's like, he's my best friend. You killed him. You're gonna pay for it.
Exactly. And King Kai's like, but what if you die and like we won't be able to bring back so and so? And he's like, they'll survive somehow. I just know it. So he's like, that's not even my
Which,
concern,
sure
man.
enough, we do find out that they are going to find a way to survive.
We got some kind of solution
Goku.
happening, yeah. Whether it's they're MacGyvering.
It's cool. That's next episode, but there's some cool like stuff going on.
It's cool because it's like makes sense within the show's rules.
Yeah.
But it's like you never would have thought.
No, yeah, that's like some Christopher Nolan Inception stuff going on.
So we'll get to that. Gohan saves Bulma. Very cool. Lots of Bulma screaming.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of it, dude.
Yeah.
So tired of it.
She's the damsel in distress now.
Yeah. Oh, God, this whole time.
Is Frieza's power, is he using the planet to power up?
No.
Or is it just looks cool like that? Because he's like, obviously they're fighting above a planet that's dying and he's getting powerful. So I wasn't sure if he was like sucking some of that energy up, which would have been sick, but.
No, cool. It's funny that you mentioned that, but no. No, that is all him. That's his power. He's powering up to his 100%, which who knows.
It's so funny that this big girthy guy now is the little grandma lady from
little
flying in his
grandma.
little, we don't have him up here, but his little portable thing.
Which is funny because it's, I was actually thinking about this not that long ago. It's kind of funny because this 100% form or whatever, it's Toriyama's thing. It's all canon and stuff, obviously. Which is funny because it's kind of, at this point, unlike him to make like the strong character kind of buff out like that, you know what I mean? Because we got Vegeta, who was tiny. Frieza up until this point was pretty much tiny, especially final form.
Yeah,
in his first form. But yeah, now he's like all these muscles and stuff. Kind of funny.
Yeah, it's cool because he subverts it with that form, which is like looks like the big bad final form, and then we get to his actual final form or ultimate form, whatever it's called, and it's like this sleek, really cool, like rounded off dude who's a lot smaller than that. And then, he becomes like the big girthy guy.
jacked.
But even then, he's still smaller than that.
Big
that
time.
dude's like towering and his tail's massive and stuff. And
we just try to forget about the third form because it didn't really do anything.
I don't even remember that one. Oh,
it's the
yeah.
alien one.
Yep.
Now, as a matter of fact, when I bought this, I didn't realize how little. I forgot how little of second form Frieza there actually is.
Yeah,
it was like 2 episodes.
Yeah. So it's
which
really
is like
just
which is like a blip.
Grandma Frieza and then the Frieza.
Right, final form. So anyway, yeah, Chi-Chi's still trying to contact Gohan. She's all bummed out. Goku smack talks some Frieza. He's basically like, I won't even need 5 minutes to destroy you anyway, regardless of your whatever. And Goku ends up taking some blows after Frieza's power up here.
Yeah, he does.
Takes some good. He gets a real hard punch in the stomach, and he's spitting out blood.
Probably good. I think Goku, he might have been getting a little cocky.
Oh, for sure. He is pretty cocky right now. He's almost
he's got this newfound strength, which he doesn't even really know, which is why it's funny that he's so confident to let Frieza get to his full potential, because Goku really has no handling on what he even is right now.
That's the best part. He didn't know if his, like, almost like he said to Frieza, like, are you sure your body can handle it? We don't know if his body can handle this new power. We don't know how long it'll last. We don't know how strong it really is.
He might like accidentally kill Frieza or something, not knowing his own strength, and
completely unknown territory.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very cool. And then we're at I wrote down too much King Kai. We just keep cutting back to King Kai and the crew on that planet, and it's just
he's our plot device this episode. He's the one that moves us forward.
Yeah, dude, Goku gets his face stomped straight up.
There's a really cool shot too when he's like falling down.
Yeah, man.
It's like I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like a super speed looking shot. It's really cool.
At which point he gets up and they lock hands. They're both kind of like powering up, and then I believe it's Goku takes a very hard knee to the gut.
I love when they do like the punches and the kicks that like take their breath out, and they're like, it's like slow mo, and they're like, oh.
And the blood, I love the blood spraying out. And,
they know what they're doing.
And then, that's it. Goku says he's glad that that's not all Frieza's got, because he was kind of trash talking. And then,
King Kai's we're not finding out anything about Kame yet, right?
No, that's going to be in next episode. We got a little bit of it last episode, and then we're getting more this episode. So what'd you give that one?
I give this one a 5 out of 7.
Yep, me too. 5 out of 7.
It's better than the last one, but it still has my problems mostly with this one were kind of like the weird colors and animations, and this is like more like
really good, but some bad.
Like some technical stuff is my problem with this episode, and then again, like the King Kai stuff is. I'm just excited to move past that.
Now in episode 99, we start with a much better shot of Goku. We get possibly our best shot, I think, of Super Saiyan Goku in this episode, right there in the beginning. All right, so episode 99, Approaching Destruction, or the literal name, Shenlong, fly through space. The time of Namek's destruction draws near. He doesn't fly through space.
Wait, is it Shenlong that he talks to, or Shenron?
Shenron is Shenlong. Shenlong is the Japanese spelling.
Oh, I was thinking Shenlong is. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah,
Shenlong, it's same difference. Just how it's pronounced. Really, they're both pronounced Shenron, but like with the Japanese pronunciation. Just
cool.
Sounds similar.
No flying through space here.
So we got Namek is breaking. We get several shots of like Namek kind of like getting destroyed and crumbling.
Looks sick.
And, quite good ones, but I'm at the point where it's like
destroy already.
We got lots of that, man. We got lots of that. Really great shot of Goku at this point. Freaking awesome. Frieza's raging out. He's saying, "I can't lose." Yeah,
he says, "I remain untouched." I wrote, "I remain untouched," says Frieza with blood dripping from his mouth.
I know. I thought the exact same thing. I was like, "Bro, you bleeding. You are not untouched." And then King Kai's so hot and cold with this. He's like, "I'm afraid Goku's lost." It's like they're literally just staring at each other right now.
Yeah, what is King Kai seeing? Like that is giving him this. Is he seeing exactly what's happening, or is he just getting like premonitions, or
I don't know that he literally sees it, or that his antenna like sense energy and stuff.
Yeah, because that would make more sense, because he's so wrong often. He's just calling it early. He needs to stop talking out loud, because he's scaring Goku's friends.
Dude, can you imagine how frustrating it would be?
He's dead. No, he's alive. He's dead. It's like, dude,
chill, bro. Yeah.
We also get one of his best lines yet this episode, and I don't remember why he says it, but King Kai goes, hey yo.
Does he?
Dude, that's what we laughed at it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
He's like, hey yo. It
we
was
did.
so bad and weird, and it just cracked me up. It was really funny.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
So this episode is mostly Kame and King Kai.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like.
Yeah, felt like it.
So run us through the plan.
Yeah, well, Frieza praises Goku on his incredible Super Saiyan might, saying that if it wasn't for his own existence, then Goku would be the most powerful being in the universe. So we didn't get that. We got Frieza was kind of cursing himself that he didn't basically kill Goku when he had the chance, and that he was toying with them, and that's what allowed him to become a Super Saiyan. I believe that was this episode.
Mm-hmm. And this is also where Frieza goes off about how he's basically like his Thanos speech. He's like, I am the master of the universe, or god
Emperor of the
like,
universe.
I can't be defeated. This is when he says I'm untouchable. Like,
right.
I'll always remain even after you die, blah, blah, blah. And he a little cocky, just a little bit.
Yeah, and we get Mr. Popo gathered all the Dragon Balls, and Kami contacts King Kai, offering to restore Yamcha and Tien. Chiaotzu can't be revived. He's been killed once before.
I forgot about that. What is that exactly? That death that they're referring to? That's from Dragon Ball?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Nah, we obviously he died fighting Nappa. That's why he's dead right now. But in Dragon Ball, wasn't it King Piccolo's crew kills him? That's who. That's how Krillin died. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna look it up.
I've watched Dragon Ball and read Dragon Ball, and I maybe don't look it up.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Maybe I'll look it up, just in case. But regardless, let's see, because I don't. I can never spell this one.
So
yeah, he gets killed from a blast by King Piccolo. Chiaotzu does.
Okay. Yeah, poor guy.
And then I believe
it's really sad because they say like you'll all be brought back to life, but not Chiaotzu because he has already died, and he just kind of like slumps his shoulders. Yeah. And then we find out more of the plan. Wait. Oops. No, we don't actually have a way to get him back to life yet, do we? Even through all the loopholes and stuff.
So let's go over this. 1 second. Let me pull it back up.
Yeah, there's like a whole.
It's a doozy.
It's a thing.
So and Tien's like, I won't go back without you, and then Yamcha's like, neither will I. King Kai comes up with an alternative plan. So to use that didn't quite come out good. To use the Earth's Dragon Balls to restore everyone on Namek who was murdered by Frieza. Right.
Yeah.
Will revive Grand Elder Guru because he died from the pain he felt from Frieza murdering his children that accelerated his death. Mm-hmm. With his revival, the Namekian Dragon Balls will also be restored, allowing someone to then use the final wish from Purunga to ask everyone on Namek to be transported to Earth except for Frieza, who will be left to die in the explosion. Because
Gohan and Krillin asked 2 wishes from Purunga, and they still have their 3rd.
Right. However, this will require Yamcha and Tien to stay an extra year with King Kai. So we're not at the point where they're trying to figure out resurrections yet. That's just the short-term solution to get everyone off planet Namek, I guess.
Okay, so the wish that they're going to ask Purunga is to get everybody safely back. Oh, because that makes sense, because the planet's exploding.
Right, and everyone killed by Frieza.
Interesting.
Everyone killed by Frieza. So once everyone killed by Frieza comes back, then everyone on Namek gets transported to Earth.
Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't even realize that.
Mm-hmm. So Goku and Frieza continue their battle with Frieza headbutting Goku, and then Goku grabs him and swings him around, launching him towards the planet before Frieza stops his momentum with his own blast. Yeah, it is.
He's like grabbing him by the feet and just doing like the classic tilt-a-whirl.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why that's such an effective Dragon Ball Z move, but they use it a lot.
I like it.
Back at Goku's ship, Bulma is briefly frightened by Piccolo's presence. Yeah, that was so annoying, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And she's like, I'm not going to go if he's here. He wants to stay here anyway.
Yeah.
It's annoying because she knows that like he's necessary for the Dragon Balls and blah. It's just played off as like a funny moment. It's just
it's
obnoxious.
Not funny.
Yeah,
it's our boy.
Especially considering the stakes and the planet's exploding and they need to get off and it's like stop talking and then Gohan's like let's stay 2 more minutes.
It's very stressful with Gohan too because he does have to make the wish, but Gohan needs to be safe because he's got to make the wish. So you're playing it close by staying on the planet.
Everything is like getting risky right now.
Yeah.
So Goku slowly begins to get the upper hand against Frieza. He gets some more blows on him, and then Frieza gets so enraged that the grandma yell is in full effect. Mm-hmm. And then Frieza begins flying towards Goku at maximum maximum speed, and then Goku fires a Kamehameha wave at Frieza. Dude, as soon as I saw those hands go together, I was like, whew.
It was sick.
It didn't end up being like the best Kamehameha.
That's okay.
But that's okay.
The
It's
moment
still cool.
it needed. It was needed. It needed.
And then and then Shenron is summoned, and then Mr. Popo makes the wish, but Shenron's like, I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll try my best.
And it's like, all right, bro. Oh yeah, what does Mr. Popo say? He's like, you're the only one that would know this.
Yeah,
like,
you're the one who should know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Poor
And then
guy.
that's where the episode ends, is after Shenron gets summoned. Predictions?
I predict that it will work.
Okay.
Well, if it doesn't work, they could just wish Mr. Guru back to life. They don't need to wish like every Namekian killed by Frieza. I understand if Shinra can't like bring back that many dead people, but they really only need to bring back one. Right?
Right. And then it's just a matter of...
I mean, it would be pretty shitty to not be able to bring back the whole planet, but if he's like, they ain't got the power for that, at least give Guru back, and then those balls will be back.
Right. And then they would have that one wish still.
So that's what I think is going to happen. I think Shinra's going to be like, I can't do it. And then we're going to go a whole episode with them like, oh my God, what are we going to do? And then Bulma is going to say, well, just ask for a Guru to come back. And then Bulma saves the day.
She's finally going to get to do something?
Yeah, I think so, actually.
Well, she did fight Mrs. Crab. The Mrs. Crab saga is severely underrated.
I agree. It's in the, what is that saga? There's a Captain Ginyu saga. That's its own little saga. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Beautiful.
What would you give 99 Approaching Destruction?
I give this one a 5 out of 7 as well.
I give it a 4.
Really? I liked the when they started going through the plan and stuff. Even though Kame's voice is weird, I liked the plan. Like I liked going through the loopholes and like I didn't know it was happening, and I thought it was really cool that they like, because I never would have thought of that, and it was cool to see them be like, we can work the system.
Totally, you're right.
I like some scheming.
That's an extremely smart plan, so that's rewarding. I think a lot of that Bulma stuff really, really dragged it down for me. It was just really annoying for me.
Yeah, she was being. It's like read the room.
Yeah, and even Gohan like a little out of character these last couple episodes. It feels like.
Yeah, just because he has nothing to do. They brought him to the ship 5 minutes into the first episode, and that's where he stayed the rest of the episode.
Well,
Or the rest of the.
Bulma,
Oh, that's true. Whatever.
I know what you mean.
But yeah.
All right. Well.
I'm excited to see what happens next. I want to see Frieza. I just want to see him die now.
Really?
I know Goku's probably not going to do that.
No, say it right now. Yes or no?
No, I don't think so.
Does he die? No?
I think... Ooh, I just came up with a new theory.
Tell me.
So they revive... Okay, well, this would go against my other theory, which is that Guru's the only one that comes back to life.
Go all in.
Guru's not the only one. So Shinra does bring back everybody.
Okay.
Oh, God, I just came up with another theory. Okay, we'll just go... Shinra does bring back everybody. Vegeta comes back to life.
Okay.
Vegeta helps Goku beat Frieza because he needs the help.
Okay.
For some reason. Something's going to happen. Goku's going to try to spare him mercy, and then Vegeta, who has like a lot of rage with Frieza, like they're going to be over him, and Goku's going to be like, don't do it, blah, blah, blah. It'll be a situation where Goku can't do anything but talk. Mm-hmm. Like all he's got is his words, and Vegeta's going to have Frieza in like a headlock or something, or like a gun to his head. And he's going to be like, I'm going to do it, like, revenge for my entire race. I hate you. You made me your slave, blah, blah, blah. And Goku's going to be like, don't do it, don't do it. And then Vegeta's like, no, I got to do it. And then Goku's like, don't do it. And then Vegeta goes, and then snaps his neck. And then Goku's like, oh.
All right.
That's what I think is going to happen.
All right.
This goes against the fact that I do know that Frieza is in a movie 15 years from now, but that's okay.
Trust me when I say you don't
I know
the circumstances of anything.
I know.
You don't know.
I've already learned so much that
just trust me. It's not.
But boom, I think I just nailed it. So.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, do Wesley's theories come true?
Yes.
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Speak. Every Monday, again.
Yes.